Doing right now between now and January 1st is going to set you up for success. Hi everyone, my name is Steve Gonzer, physical therapist with Run Smart Online. I'm going to talk to you today about running, strength reserves, and how to, just like I mentioned, set yourself up for success in 2021. We're at this unique time, right? We're at the holiday season, we have COVID going on, there's a lot of different factors at play, but I want to caution you against what a lot of runners do, which is just shutting it down to the new year and saying, January 1, that's when I'm going to start my training and get back in shape or whatever it might be. Real quick before I get started, I'm going to talk about the Run Smart app today. I'm going to talk about building your strength. If you want help with your strength training, you want help with training plans, there's a link to the Run Smart app in this post. Go ahead and give it a look. So here's what I want you guys to know is that, like that whole period between really November, December, before the start of the year, there's 8 weeks where a lot of runners are shutting it down. I talked about a video yesterday. You can go to the video section on this page and you can find the video I talked about the 60% rule. Definitely take a look at that one. Today I want to talk about strength training because you want to build your strength reserves. And I'm going to show you a couple exercises that I really prefer that can be fit in any warm-up or cool down, so be sure to check out the exercises in a second and try them. But right now, where you're kind of starting to, your mileage might be coming down a little bit. You're like, if you're like me, you go out for like 6-7 miles and you're like, 4 is good enough. I'm short on time. I need to get to go where I'm going. And that is the tendency a lot of times for this year, this part of the year for running. But what I really challenge you guys to do, especially if you're an injured runner or someone who's dealing with something that just won't go away, and you're like, I've been dealing with this nagging thing for a long time, definitely focus on building your strength reserves. Because what happens is, you have the time now and you can fit in strength work and take care of these things. But if you build up your strength so that when January starts or end of January, early February, when you start your real training, you're going to start off with strength up here and not your typical crappy strength way down here. So what happens typically is once you get into your training plan, everyone's gung-ho for the first 3 to 5 weeks. And then the running takes over. The runner takes over, and you tend to just do a lot more running than strength training. So over time, your strength will come down, but if you can start from a higher point, what will end up happening is as your running's going up and the strength's coming down, it's not starting way down here where you're going to be in trouble. So if you spend, and this is the thing, is it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to build strength. So you need to start now because it's going to take you time to build your balance and build your strength. Now, before I show you these exercises, remember, if you want help with strength training, training plans, stuff like that, go to the link in this post, check out the Run Smart app. Now, here is awesome. Thanks, John. Definitely seen the benefits of strength work. Of course you will. Runners definitely do better with strength work. But I want to show you two. I'm in my jeans, so this is really great workout attire, but I needed to fit this video in. I'm going to show you two exercises I love. They can go into any kind of warm-up or cool down. They target the glutes. They work a little bit on balance. Number one is a nice, easy side lunge. The side lunge, a lot of runners, they do this typical like drop knee lunge, like from the side it looks something like this, where they drop the knee. I don't like that lunge a lot because it looks too much like running. When we work our strength, we like to work in opposite directions. So here's what I like my runners to do. Switch to the side, do a side lunge. It's going to load the glute a little bit more than doing a forward lunge. And by tipping forward, you'll protect the knee and load your cheek. So that will give you good glute strength. And I like to have my runners come up into a balance posture where they're up in balance. So then you're getting the balance component of that as well. You'd be surprised how many runners can't stand on one foot, even though most of the running cycle is on one foot. So a side lunge, doing 2 or 3 sets of 10 is a great way. As you get stronger, you can hold on to weights. You can add an overhead punch into that motion with weights, working multiple muscle groups at the same time. The other exercise I love, and a lot of you guys have seen this in the past, it's called a speed skater. So the speed skater goes something like this. You're going to be balanced on one foot, balanced on my left. That is my left. And you go back and across. Let's see if I can move back a little bit. I'm going to go back and across my body and then pull myself up into a balance posture. I always go to this figure 4 posture from here. So back and across and up. This figure 4 speed skater targets the glute heavy, but because you're on one foot the whole time, you're really dialing in the balance in and around this hip. So you're getting a little bit of core, you're getting a little bit of glute, you're getting a little bit of balance, you're targeting all those things at once. The side lunge, the speed skater are great ways to get started, but needless to say, Like that's not going to get you across the finish line. I guess that's a pun. But it's going to be a good starter piece. But you need to be building your strength reserves. It's so important. If you want to be successful in 2021, you want to get rid of any kind of nagging little like things that won't go away. Get going on your strength. It will make a huge difference, not only now, but in 2021. If you want to help with your strength training, check out the Run Smart app. I put a link in this post. It is awesome. And fortunately, the downside is you see me a little bit more, but I think you guys will like it. So hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Go build your strength.